Hi Leo, this is your monthly tarot cards reading by Emma for the month of October 2020. We'll have 2 cards per week, and for more details you can check my weekly day by day tarot readings. Right, let's start immediately. So we said it's going to be for Justice, 4 cards. Second one is Knight of Swords, 9 of Swords, and the Devil, Leo. The World, energy influencing you. It seems that's your awareness that some situation, some time in your life is closing down, is rounding up. This is something that is a bit long standing. It is with World card, it is a bit longer period of time that we are talking about. Some situation that lasted a bit longer. It's rounding up. Something else will start build on it. But situation, that routine that you used to have is changing now. Some sort of routine in your life related to some situation or person or relationship or business, whatever it is for you, is rounding up, closing down. Something else will build on it. Something else will be. That is energy that you're coming with into this month. The Fool with Justice, Knight of Swords with 3 of Cups. Interesting. 9 of Swords with Death. The Devil with King of Cups. Interesting majors that you have. Devil, Death, Fool, and Justice. 8 of Wands. Right, 8 of Wands it's very intense energy, and it is within you. Yes, it seems that your awareness in here, this world energy is your awareness, that your routine is changing, something is over, you are fully aware of it. And not just that you are aware of that, but you are working diligently, intensely in with these changes, with something new. This is a very explosive one. Everything is in the air. It's not there yet, but it seems to me that you are working day and night. There are plenty of ideas. You know what you're doing. You are not letting anything rest. You are working. You are working intensely, energetically into something new. New routine, a new situation, based on that what you are closing, or something is finishing, but you are full force forward with something new. Lovely influencing energy, and I really see this Justice and the Fool energy at the very beginning of October. It is kind of, you can call them a bit controversial, these 2 energies, Justice and the Fool, but it just says that whatever you have in mind, whatever decision that you want to make, it really strict and balanced. But it doesn't need that you will necessarily obey the rules, that you will necessarily go for that what is tried and trusted methods. You will go for something new. You've got your ideas, and that what is important for you. Doesn't matter that's maybe extraordinary, that is maybe something unusual, that you are actually pioneering something there. You will bravely go for it, very balanced. You will show yourself in very decisive and balanced way with the Justice energy, first week of October. And it doesn't matter if that's something that people used to see or it's something brand new. It actually says that you will be pioneering something very new in your life. And I like it after this 8 of Wands. It seems that you are really contemplating something extraordinary. You're very optimistic, very enthusiastic, and you don't care if others like that or not. That's a Justice, and that's your energy in your environment. You will be decisive, you will be balanced, even if that's the law. that you're facing in your environment, you will manage to go through with whatever law requirements, whatever requirements are there. Even if you are going for something really new, something unusual, something different, you will find your way. You will find your way. Lovely, lovely, very optimistic, very energetic, and within you. I'm drawing it from your influencing energy, definitely from this Eight of Wands and the full beautiful energy for something new. But there is pretty much lots of certainty having this behind your back, having this intensity and these winds in your back with the full energy. Loving justice there. Because everything will be balanced. Whether that you are making decision, it will be fair and balanced, and it says you know what you do. Whether the authority, and you have to put these applications there and you have to wait for approval, you will do all of it. You will find a way to comply with whatever that law in the country requires from you. You will manage all of it and still stay the course to your optimism, to your enthusiasm, to your ideas, no matter how unusual, and it could be, as I said, something very, very unusual that you got on your mind right now. It's something very new. Lovely, but by all means, lovely first week. Very intense. Intensity comes actually from the previous period. Three of Cups and Knight of Swords. Again, we have this intensity, justice and Knight of Swords. It is very decisive moments here. Knight of Swords brings the situation towards you. In the sudden situation that you might not even like at first glance. Not at first glance, but then you will realize it is something that you wanted for yourself. That celebration here. You will like it. That what comes your way, that situation, everything will work for you. It kind of feels that you are putting things in motion in a very, very strong way. Perhaps you rely on something that you have done already and you are bringing things now in motion in a very intense way. Maybe you are pioneering different methods, different things, maybe unusual things, but you are doing it. A situation in the second week of October presents itself. Knight of Swords, situation presents itself. Related to this what you do, or it's something else unrelated, but it is definitely some sort of situation that suddenly presents itself. Comes towards you. You will be very happy, you will receive it readily, happily. It could be that somebody else, that your siblings or your best friends are coming your way, that it comes from your friends, that this situation is related to your best friends, it comes from them, or it puts you together. But it is, as I said, situation that maybe in the first glance it might seem unpleasant, but then very soon you will realize it is just what you needed to happen. It will make you happy. Related to your friends, to your family members, whatever it is, it will bring you together. It will rise these emotions up. You know, when you suddenly feel that you are tremoring, your emotions are tremoring and rising up. That kind of energy, very, very strong, very intense. Second week. But I think you will enjoy it, definitely. You will enjoy it. Now, the third and fourth week, second half of this month, with the Death and the Devil energy. Now, look, Death and the Nine of Swords. Situation is over. Definitely you've got the world, you've got full justice. Something else is coming into your life, some new routine, and you are aware of it. You are working with it. It's not that you are just part of it, that winds are blowing you all over. No, you are very steady. You are the one who is mastering its own destiny. Kind of that sort of feeling is here, that you are very strong with your decisiveness. You are decisive, you know your way. Death, the situation is over. Again, you are closing down and beginning anew. Closing down and beginning anew. It could be that is this what is closing in here on the 3rd week of October. It could be unrelated to that what we have in the world energy. Again, something that closed down, that is rounding up. This could be something long standing, and you are, as I said, building very well on it. But now this 3rd week, it could be something very, very small, very something standing on its own, situation that was standing on its own, and perhaps something that was maybe obstructive to your new way of thinking. Because new way of thinking, new routine that you are making is very important, very strong, comes very strongly here. Perhaps something that was obstructive in your life, because this is fear, this is nightmare, fear and a death energy. Maybe you fear that something important is closing down, that something that you didn't want to close down, something that you didn't want to transform, something that you used to. There is perhaps something that was part of that, of the bigger picture that has to go away as well. Something that is part of this routine. But you perhaps are not ready to say goodbye to it. You perhaps feel uncomfortable of losing it, of changing it, but it will transform. With death energy, there's no way to keep it. Whatever it is, your routine, whatever situation it is, it's transforming into something else. Your fear, your nightmare. Perhaps it's this change that comes into your life. It's maybe a bit bigger than you expected that is going to be. Perhaps you wanted change. You saw that your life is changing, and you pushed for that. And you pushed for that in such a big way, in such intense way, that perhaps you are changing and losing something that you didn't want to lose. That this change and transformation you actually feel as your loss. And there is nightmare in here. I can see it in a different way, that your nightmare situation, something in your environment, something that you didn't like, that was really your nightmare. It was bothering you for perhaps a long time or something. Look, this is real nightmare. That now that energy is closing down on that situation that was your nightmare, that you didn't like, because that is your environment. Maybe 3rd week is just about it. It could be also that with 9 of Swords and that energy, maybe somebody's ill, gravely ill, for some of you as well, unfortunately. Anyway, the 4th week with the Devil and King of Cups. Now, Devil energy in your environment. It's your environment that is very manipulative. That's sort of very materialistic environment. It could be that is just you like that, feels like that. With the King of Cups, who's very, very emotionally stable, kind of politician. Sometimes I really don't like this guy, this energy of this guy, King of Cups. Okay, it's a turbulent waters around in its sort of tough situation. This person is emotionally very stable. It can see through every single turbulence, every single problem in your life, in every single turbulent situation, problematic situation. This energy within you will guide you through, makes you emotionally stable, clear your mind end of the day. Emotional stability, and it is within you. That's very good. But then sometimes looks like energy of this, of how can I put, of politician, of a diplomat, and with the Devil energy in the environment, it could really mean a lots of manipulations, going for things in a devilish way. Things are not as you presenting them. You are presenting things in a completely different. You want to gain out of this false presentation. As I say, this advertising. You advertise yourself. You advertise the situation very calmly. You want situation to you want to transform this situation just to look different. You want to transform the situation just to look different than it is. And there's your effort into it. In a very calm way, you're a very cool customer in here. Whatever that you do, you're doing it with purpose. With purpose. It could be that you feel very materialistic in here. That is, what is important for you is perhaps to make money. And it doesn't matter how others are feeling about it, what they do about it, who's gonna suffer. I mean, when you feel really materialistic about you, what you need is to get money, to have some sort of gain in this situation. You need to gain no matter what. Ethics and morality you have very much problematic moment in here, end of the month. Kind of, it feels very manipulative, emotionally manipulative. Whether that somebody is gonna manipulate you or you're gonna do it to another, it could be that it comes your way, that you might feel imprisoned in a situation. Could be maybe business, Capricornian, very business, that visibility is there with this Capricornian, the energy of devil. You could be seen as somebody who's, as I said, a bit manipulative that side. Or somebody else is coming. Look, if somebody else is coming with this manipulative devil energy, you will be seeing it. You're going to see that. You're not going to react harshly or strongly. You're not going to be headstrong. But you will be very calm with it. I think you're not going to fall into any sort of trap. You will see it clearly. You're not going to actively go against it. You will be very smart here. You will be smart. That is emotional intelligence with this King of Cups. Anyway, Leo, I really hope that you're going to enjoy your month of October.